Here I go, here I go, here I go. Yeah, here I go, here I go.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Take Podcast. I'm your host, Jackson Burleson, of course, and in today's episode, the Lakers got the gentleman's sweep. The Lakers got, you guys get the point. The Lakers lost in 5 games last night, 4-1 to the Denver Nuggets for the second year in a row. Last year, the Nuggets swept the Lakers in 4 in the conference finals. Okay. At least it wasn't LeBron's 3rd career sweep. At least. Okay. Because I know people, including myself, would be tearing him down for that. But let's try to look at things on the bright side, okay? For the Lakers, all 5 of these games had an average point differential of 6.6. The Lakers were in this series. They had a fighting chance, and they just didn't win games when they needed to. It all started in Game 2, when Jamal Murray, the moment of the playoffs so far, hits a game winner with time expiring on the right wing. Great defense in his face. He even said he blacked out during that shot. The only reason he knew it went in is because he hurt the crowd, which is crazy. But from that game on, the Lakers were up 20 in Game 2. And man, I wish I was making this up because it's crazy. It's crazy. D'Angelo Russell, the game before that, was non-existent. He was like 1 of 9 from three-point line. Game 2, he was 7 of 11 with 31 points. So you cannot blame him. But who can you blame for the Game 2 loss, which I think ultimately lost the Lakers the series, is LeBron James missing a wide open 3 in the 4th quarter in crunch time. Everyone wants to say LeBron James is the GOAT. But what if Michael Jordan missed that shot? This guy? No. And there's a reason LeBron James wears number 23, because he wants to be like Mike. Let's get to the facts here. LeBron James has 4 championships. He's probably not going to get another one. He's 39 years of age. He's already the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Okay? He's been to 10 NBA finals. 8 of them were in a row. Let's just look at that for a second. The history behind that is insane. But I think LeBron has had a great career, and I think he needs to retire. He needs to retire. He cannot carry a team like he used to when he was on the Cavs in 07 or even the Cavs in 18. He cannot carry a team that bad anymore to the promised land. He's not that kind of LeBron. He has so much wear and tear on his body that he literally cannot do it anymore. And then you're asking him to single-handedly defeat the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, who's probably going to win another MVP this year, his 3rd MVP this year, who's averaging a 29-point triple-double in the playoffs. You're asking 39-year-old LeBron James to defeat that man, along with all the Nuggets young core. Michael Porter Jr., Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, who's been torching them, who's been cooking them. He hit another game winner in Game 5 last night. So Jamal Murray hits 2 game winners. Jokic is averaging a triple-double. But people want to say, it's okay, LeBron will get him next year. No, he's not going to get him next year. He's not going to get him next year. It's over. It's over. LeBron James will never get another championship. But do you know who I think will get a championship in the next year or 2? My boy, Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards put 40 on the Suns. Sent Phoenix packing. And Phoenix had championship aspirations this year. But when you look at their roster, outside of Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker, why should the Suns have ever been considered to be an NBA championship favorite? There's no reason. Because they have no bench. Their best player coming off the bench is Eric Gordon. And he's a much older Eric Gordon. We're not talking about Clippers Eric Gordon here. We're not even talking about Rockets Eric Gordon here. We're talking about mid-30s Eric Gordon. Okay? And he's their best bench player. The Suns have no point guard. 0 point guards. 0 point guards. How do you have not one starting point guard on your team? It's a rough patch for the Suns, man. I think that's the only thing I think the Suns need to do is get a point guard. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about the Suns because they're not the story. The Minnesota Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. First time the Timberwolves have won a playoff series in almost 20 years. And Anthony Edwards gets it done. For a team who's been so bad. They had, I think before that, they had one of the longest playoff droughts ever before Jimmy Butler took them to the playoffs when they were the 8th seed against the Rockets. What year was that? I think that was 2018, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they were not good. But with Anthony Edwards in town, you've got the best player in the NBA on your team. He makes everyone around him better. He averaged 31 points per game in this series. He was showcasing his shooting ability. Playmaking as well. That is one thing that Anthony Edwards does not get enough credit for. His playmaking. His ability to pass the basketball and make his teammates better. Jaden McDaniels, that guy is an absolute defensive beast. Then you got the Twin Towers down low with Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns. That is going to be a handful for the Denver Nuggets. Because that's a second round series. Nuggets and Timberwolves. Which, oh baby. If you go on Hard Rock Bets, bet $14 on the Timberwolves right now to win that series. It's plus 185 odds to win. You're going to win $18.50 if you bet on the Timberwolves to beat the Nuggets. And I'm taking that. Bet on Hard Rock Bets because that's the only place you can bet in Florida. But put that bet down because you will not regret it. I think the Timberwolves have enough defense and offense to really make it a tough series for the Nuggets to win. You got 2 7-footers down low. That's going to be a lot for Jokic to really handle. A lot for Jokic to handle. They also got guys that can guard Jamal Murray. They can guard Michael Porter Jr. The Timberwolves are built to win a title. They're built to win a title. And they got Anthony Edwards, who has the most dog out of anybody in the NBA right now. He has the most dog mentality of anybody in the NBA. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Tank Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. I just said thumbs up and like button. That's the same thing. Hit the subscribe, notifications. I'm your host, Jackson Burleson, and it is time for the playoffs. Yeah!
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me nice. I'm from another world, baby, yeah. Broadway paradise. They think I'm way too cold, cause I put my heart